This section will need to be completed for the student the first time you use the new web IEP system. After that first IEP, most of the information will self-populate. This is the final tab to the right on the top of the IEP homepage. The Required Systems Data page does not print. This data may only be referenced within the IEP RSD screen. On the Required System Data page, under Student Information, there's a box to check if the school day is shortened. Under the Shortened School Day, there's a question that indicates Recommended Program. Click the L button, Look Up, for acceptable choices. For continuing special education students, please refer to the previous IEP and indicate level of program. If it is an initial student, please indicate the recommended level. Levels for weighted enrollment will not be implemented without a service matrix being completed. This is completed by an AEA representative and turned into IMS for review. Basis for enrollment. To indicate basis for enrollment, click on the L and select the enrollment code. A detailed description of each is contained in the Special Education's Procedural Manual, the Red Book. The next box is Serve Status. Again, click on the L and select the letter under Code that fits the status of student. Codes are B, both state and federal eligible, F, federal count eligible, N, not applicable, S, state count eligible. The attending building question asks if the student receives 50% or more of his or her special education services in the attending building. It is a yes/no question within the drop-down menu. If yes is selected, the district and building will self-populate. If no, then the district and building must be entered. If the student is placed at the school at the discretion of someone other than the team needs to choose who made the decision using the drop-down menu. In the Copy To section, you need to indicate anyone other than the school, parent, or AEA who should receive a copy of the IEP. A resident district should always receive a copy of the IEP. Required Systems Data Disability. In this section, indicate the disability designation determined through a full and individual evaluation or re-evaluation. Use the drop-down menu to select and then click the Add Disabilities button. Most students with disabilities will be identified as EI, or Eligible Individual. A small number of students may have a secondary disability. If this has been indicated previously, please carry it forward. You will also need to select a beginning date for the disability category. When the date is selected and the page is saved, the author of the IEP's name will be entered into the box to the right of the Begin Date box. There is also a box for comments. You have completed the section on the RSD page.